Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, class. This is Professor Coyote. Welcome back to our Let's Play of Europa Universalis 4, our Wales campaign. Now, if you remember our last episode, we did have to restart a little bit, but we're in a much better position than we were going in with episode 6. We've got a chunk of Scotland. A truce will pop with them in about 3 years. Brittany got stupid and decided to rival us, even though we're much stronger than them at this point. And unfortunately, we find ourselves in a bit of one of those nail-biting situations where we've got a good old personal union. Except right now, it's rolled to between France and Castile. Originally, it was Portugal and Clown Ricard, and then that's one of those kind of funny things. So basically, we have just a few years, because we haven't quite clicked to the odds that David Glyndwr here is going to die, but it is starting to come close. So we gotta hope things get better, but they will. Let's see, just checking here. Yes, I've got that. Oh, in fact, there it goes. Brittany's guy died, or they kicked us off. And now we don't have that extra problem with the Diplo there. Okay, let's take a quick look. It's been a little bit of time. So we're close to Diplo 8. Mill 8. We got a little bit of time on Diplo 7. So I think... Yeah, unfortunately, we just haven't improved relations, which doesn't really help much. We do have Castile, France, and Denmark as our buddies. So, England is fairly well kind of in check. Yes, they've got a lot of... they could probably trounce us on the island, but actually, maybe not. Denmark might actually get their head out of their butt and make a pretty decent flotilla. We'll see. Right now, it's just largely hoping that goes away and waiting for the truce with Scotland to go away, because they still don't have anybody yet. We could totally make Ayrshire into a state, but we'll wait off on that. Oh, yes, yes, yes. We'll take the ducats and get some more prestige. That's always good. There is Miltech 8. Let's see, we could totally lose 100 ducats, or Sligo could just get pissed off. I think we'll take that. In fact, here, we'll camp on Sligo for right now. It's always the good thing about having Ayrshires. Now, we could basically run into Scotland. The only thing we couldn't really get into is the Western Isles. Let's see, lose a stability or gain a corruption. I think we're fine with that. Okay, let's see. Okay, we can do one more. Let's see, lose 40 or lose money. Ugh, I hate losing the admin right now, although we actually are above time, so we can afford to lose the 40. I'm sorry. Got a little crazy time there. Ooh, a free thing on Fife, which is great, because I totally forgot to take the spy network on... You know what? If Brittany's going to pull that stunt, I think it's time we start spy networking them. I mean, right now, their only buddy is England, so it could be good as a sort of way to go after England. But we'll see on that. I've tried that a couple times, and that always backfires. Because I think England's in the 30s right now. Yeah, they're 31. We're only at going to be 18. So we'll put one more pony in. Actually, forget the pony. Let's add the... Let's add... You're the pony, you're the pony. Okay. Because I don't think we have a very large combat width yet. And we're not really to the point where having that many... oh, actually, I know what we need to do. We need to cancel that. And I forgot. It's cannon time! It's kind of like Garbage Day, but with more cannons. That doesn't even make any sense. Oh, well. I don't have to make sense. This is my game. Woo! That's how he lost every single one of his remaining people. Since we're going to do that cannon, I'm actually going to take Briog here for the land maintenance modifier to make that cannon just a bit cheaper. We're not losing too terribly much out of that. Oh, what popped there? Oh, just condottieri. Alright. You know what? I think we're going to trust Castile. Because we need to get that Diplo 8 going, so... Sure, why not? In fact, you guys are friends. Let's... Yeah, let's send and improve relations just in case. Make them happy again. Yay, Austria is yet again the Holy Roman Emperor. But they are neither holy, nor Roman, nor an empire. Let's see. Shall we get some Byzantine refugees? It does help attack cost. We get 5 prestige and just a little bit of power lost. I think that's fine. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, so that 4 from the event wasn't a big deal. Let's see. Well, we could definitely make another state. What are we going? All right, 3 years. Just talking to myself. All right, there we go. So we'll make a little bit of extra from doing that. Oh. So I wonder if that's going to change the... yeah, it makes it between Denmark and Castile now. And it's actually fine because hopefully... Come on, go away. Yep, there we go. That's exactly what I was hoping for. In order to help with our heirs. Because, I mean, we shouldn't be... This is going to tell us how... So we got a 15% chance on an heir. Not superific. He is like, what, 58? Always hate that big old giant clock over our heads. Anywho. Come on, you want to be a vassal? Everyone wants to be a vassal. You're friends. Bah. Oh, I think... yeah, that's our project fleet. Alright. So the actual project fleet is finished. That's the one that we're going to use to start exploring as soon as we get that extra 3 going. In fact, why don't we just have them doing something? Make a little bit of cash. We'll have them go to Lübeck. I think they're... no, they're on Lübeck. Okay, they're on the North Sea. Okay, good. Just a little bit of extra money. Huh. Really? You're going to do that, huh? Apparently we're going to have some upset peasants that are just going to get rolled right over. What upset peasants? You mean those guys? They're totally fine. As they're dead. Alright. I think we could definitely roll over Scotland, because I think this should be that they're only... yeah, they still only have the 13. And they're still not friends with anybody. Oh, darn. Poor Scotland. No, we're not going to loan them anything, because we're going to fabricate on them. Let's see. You know what, let's do Finisterre. There we go. That's what you get, Brittany, for claiming on Cornwall. You get a claim yourself. Everybody gets a claim. It's like Oprah. You get a claim, and you get a claim, and come on, Scotland, why don't you ally with Brittany? I'm sure that I'd love to talk to them with my cannon. Come on. Oh, this is frustrating. That we can't get a Glenduir to produce. We'll lose the Diplo power on that one. We don't really want to get any of those fights. I mean, I guess so, but it would cost us cash and power. Oh, poor England. They're not a great power anymore. They're gonna sad. They're gonna be ever sad. They start crying. Uh-oh, what's this? What's this? There to fight. Ah! Looks like Denmark, Sweden, and Norway are fighting them. Probably grab that bit there on Sunderland. Huh, it's interesting. Usually you don't see Norway, them going after Scotland. I hope not, because Scotland's mine, those little jerks. We want Scotland. In fact, we're going to roll over Scotland in May. Ba-doom. How do they like it? Yeah. In fact, May can't get here soon enough because it looks like we got a Danish army going around. Oh, good. They're going up instead of after Lothian. That's perfectly fine. In fact, this is great. Scotland's down to 15. They're going to be busy. Probably cut off there. Oh, darn. Look at that. The truce with Scotland ended. Oh, well. Why, how could that totally happen? The only problem is we got a status quo, status quo, status quo. Oh, yeah, gotta hate that, don't you? Oh, and it looks like we have an heir. Oh, no. We have an heir because we declared war. So we have a no personal union. In fact, that'd be almost the best time for the king to die. Because, you know, then I'm not really sure how that works. I think that it would roll over to my consort, actually, in this case. Okay, come on. Doop-de-doo. I know this is going to just tick off Denmark. Actually, it looks like Denmark isn't doing great. Scotland's kicking their keisters, which is fine, because it just weakens them for us to roll right over. In fact, they're going to try that, get dumped, probably stack wipe right there, boom. Wow, Denmark, maybe we shouldn't have allied with you, because clearly you're not the greatest of tactical geniuses there. Oh, well. Meanwhile, we've got Lothian pretty well locked down. Well, at least until that, I don't know what happened there. It must have been like a diseased or something. Come on, defenders deserted already. In fact, what we're going to do here is we're going to detach that siege now. I think that's the one that doesn't have the cannon. Good. And we're going to take Fife because that's what we're claimed on. And then we'll just roll around and take Inverness and, you know, there we go. Ah, oh, perfect timing. We have both a new Owain Glenduir. Not right now, cat. But Lothian has fallen to the mighty Welsh army. Except it got occupied by Denmark. Ugh, poop. That's not happy. Well, I don't know how the heck that happened, but, oh well. Maybe they snuck in just before we got it? I don't know. But that's going to be annoying. We're going to have to wait for Denmark to peace out or something. Oh, there we go. They did. They peaced out. Don't know what happened there. Maybe... Yeah, huh. Maybe they just grabbed for some quick cash or something. Okay, let's go back here and take good old Lothian. Oh, they probably got the Pharaohs or something. I don't know. All right. Corrupt ambassador. Yeah, we know that. But you know what? Let's just do the corrupt ambassador. We don't want to have Castile mad at us. All right. So we get to take Lothian all over again because stupid Denmark. That's why. All right. I wish we could just speed this up even faster, you know, on days like this. That speed 5 almost is too slow. Do, 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 do. Come on, feel the noise. Walls breached. That's good. That'll speed that up. Go away, Hamburg. We don't care about you. No one cares about Hamburg. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Really? Good thing that wasn't our project one, but that was one of our other... You guys just stay there. You're goofers. Oh, well. Anyway, so we got a disease outbreak, so we lost a couple of the boats. Actually, I think we only lost one boat on that overall. Okay, come on, there we go. Now we've finally gotten rid of Lothian again. Just in time to stack wipe. Oh, that's pretty. So nice, they named it twice. Yeah, sure, England. All right, so basically we have to race here to try and keep England from grabbing everything. Get their little grubby English mitts on it. Although we did 99% Scotland, so we could probably grab most of it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We just can't take the Western Isles, but I don't think the English can actually take that. So we will annoy England, though, except... Let's see. You know what? Sure, you'll give 5 to us. No, I think we're going to grab most of you, huh? Yeah, what we're going to do here is we're actually going to squat here. England's got the Western Isles. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but mostly we want to try and keep on this, so the only person we've really annoyed is England. I mean, it's not like there's going to be a huge coalition between them and Scotland. Actually, never mind. I just realized that if we don't do this, England will grab all their money. I wonder why. Ah, because it's occupied by another enemy. Well, you know what? That's fine. We'll leave Scotland having just the one island. I mean, it's not like the Western Isles are that great anyway. So, let's just piss off the English. Huh. I guess Castile didn't like that. I wonder why. Did we get a whole whack of aggressive expansion from that? Or did they ally with England? No? Huh. Odd. Very odd. But in the meantime, Wales and has now just grabbed a whole bunch of Scottish clay. Well, I would assume that Scotland wouldn't be a valid rival for us anymore. Considering they're down to the Western Isles, and those probably might even turn English pretty soon. All right. The clergy, which it's too bad that we couldn't give the Western Islands to them, because the clergy are demanding their 1%. And I don't think we can give him much of anything at the moment. Yeah. They'll just have to sit on that. Wonder what England's going to end up doing with that. I mean, it's not like they can really take the islands. Sure, here, we'll even give them military access. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay, and luckily we're way ahead of time on admin tech, so we don't mind spending so much in order to core this stuff. There we go. We're getting close to finishing defensive ideas as well. In fact, I think... Nope, not yet. Okay, so... Looks like it's just down to war reps, because that's all that they have left. We stole all the money away from Scotland, so England got bupkis. They got a war reps, which might end up being like a penny. A penny, probably. You gotta love those when you can sneak someone everything they want away from them from that war. Still not saying why Castile doesn't like us. Huh. Maybe they're gonna consider us to be a... Okay, that doesn't make any sense. It's... Oh, gotcha! There we go. Because we're allied to France and they're allied to Portugal, then therefore the game doesn't want to play nice. Even though I think... Well, no, that would be like... Okay, yeah, that's where our issue is. We would have had to have broken from France, or they would have had to have broken from Portugal, and that's not going to happen. But probably what happened was Castile rivaled France, and yeah, Liège got bigger. Nice. I think they don't like France. Yeah, because not a lot of people like France. I wonder if Poland and Lithuania likes France. Hey! We could potentially talk to them, but the Ottomans are busy ripping Lithuania a new one, so... Sure, we'll take some cash, but actually I think we'll take the Papal influence for right now, just because we're actually doing fine with cash, and don't quite want to get that reform yet. Oh, there is one thing we can do for cash. That is drop R1 fort. So the English are right ticked off, because I think, yeah, they can now add basically everything in Scotland to their wants. Luckily, we still have France and Denmark as buddies. Although Denmark might be a little bit annoyed too. Nope, actually no. They were probably just ticked off. Norway might be annoyed because, oh, in fact, they just have aggressive expansion themselves. So Norway's a bit annoyed, but Denmark isn't, so that's good enough. I mean, there could be a whole, coalition of the Western Islands and what's left of England. Or no, but overall, we are sitting pretty. And I think that actually is where we're going to pause at this time. We have now taken over Scotland, except for one piece. So Wales is sitting pretty. We've got most of Ireland, we got most of Scotland, and we have, of course, the original Wales. So really it just leaves England as the only home country that hasn't been incorporated into the Welsh onslaught. Leaks for everybody! All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Next episode, we're probably going to start our exploration. We're about 290 away from completing that idea. And we're 7 years at a time, so we definitely will be able to get that going. In fact, let me see. Mostly just improve relations, but I think... because our power projection, that's why. Okay, so I hope you have a very excellent rest of your day. And with that, class dismissed.